Yo, it's Guido coming at you with Serpentine boxes. It's been a month, so we got to have some boxes, my friends. I have 100 given to me by Wargaming. Shout out to them. Thank you. We're going to open those up in a minute. We'll go through the event here in just a moment. I also have an extra free one. We'll talk about how you get that one. As you can see over here, there's 101 boxes for me to open. If we go over to the website, you can jump into the article, Celebrate Lunar New Year, and we'll give you the details. Plus, there's a video you can watch. Bottom line is there are 8 tanks that you can get. 2 are brand new. Some of the other ones that are tier 8s, they're both 8s and 9s, might actually be new to you. For example, for me, I do not have the WZ-111 Model 6. I believe I have all these others. So with the pity mechanic of 50 boxes, you get a tank. I will end up with, out of 100 boxes, 2 of the 3 I don't have. We'll find out which 2 those are. I will end up automatically with 2. If I get lucky, I will have 3. Let's talk about what you have to do to get lucky. Here are the things you can get: the 2D styles, the tanks we talked about, and then either, and there's 2 pulls, each of 100%. I'll talk about that in a minute, but you're going to get days, personal reserves, which has the credit personal reserve, or credits. So if you slide down here, maybe we go back upwards. There we go. So it will be a 2% chance for one of the tier 8 or 9 vehicles. The 2 new ones up here are tier 9. One of 8 rare 2D styles at a 15% chance. And then you've got a 100% chance of one of the 2 of these things. So either PRs or credits, or days of premium or personal reserves. So you're going to pull personal reserves potentially with both of those, and then one of them is either going to give you credits or the other one's going to give you days of premium time. There you go. So essentially you could pull a day of premium time and some credits, or you could pull 2 PRs or any combo of those kind of things. All right, so that's what we can get. Cost wise, if you slide back out here, you go into the premium shop. They are slightly cheaper than the Christmas boxes. Notice I didn't say anything about gold. There is compensation for tanks you already have, but remember, you're going to have all of the tanks on the list before you can start pulling compensation. These are not as good a deal in terms of pure gold as the Christmas boxes will be, though they are a bit cheaper, and you will get the automatic tank. So there you go. For 50, what would you have to do? Let's see. Serpentine boxes. Let's do a little bit of math in our cranium here. So $67 would guarantee you a tank, and you'd be halfway to the next one. It'll be about $50 times $25 times 2, roughly US, to get 50 boxes to get 1 free tank. Or you could do, and again, you're getting a discount as you buy more boxes. For $127, you're guaranteed 3 tanks. Plus, you're getting the other goodies, the credits, the PR, personal reserves, and the 2D style. So as you can see, it is not as good a direct correlation of value as if there was gold involved right there, even with the boxes being a little cheaper. You're probably paying more or less what you might pay for a premium tank. Maybe a little bit more if you consider trying to buy 25 times 2 is going to be about 50 bucks. That might be a little more expensive, but you're getting, I guess you're getting, no, you're only getting 1. I was going to say you're getting 2 premiums, but you're not. You're only getting 1 for 50 bucks. Plus the other stuff. You do the math in your own cranium as to whether the other stuff like credits and PRs and premium time is worth it to you. At least with premium time, we can go in and get a direct correlation in money because you can buy straight up premium time. The other stuff is a little more roundabout how you can buy it, although you can buy credits with gold, and gold you can buy with money. You see, it gets a little crazy. All right. So that being said, we do have 100 boxes, and if you bought 100 boxes, which you can't really, you could do a 75 and a 25, would end up costing you about $90-ish or so, right? The event has been going on for a while. The way you get there, if you haven't, you probably have, but you're going to go to missions, you're going to go to events, and then you have the serpent show up. At least I hope he does. Here we go. There's been 4 of the 5 sets of missions down here on the bottom, so the 5th one just opened up. And you've been collecting these coins, tokens, stamps, and unlocking the snake. The last one I unlocked was right here. So if you've been keeping up with it since it began, you will be able to unlock this one right here today. And that's going to give you 1 serpentine box. So that's where my extra serpentine box came from. So there's a box hanging out there. Make sure you get that. If we click on the cat in the bottom right, then we've got the store. This is where you're getting discounted premiums. Type 63 and the other ones that are on the list. We covered this a while back. So by the time you are done with the entire event, it will be the best discount you can get, because if you go back to, I guess we're going to go to missions again. Here, you'll notice here's my discount right now. So the more of these you unlock, and it will tell you, I think it tells you, it actually doesn't say what the discount is. It's going to continue to add discount though up here. So by the time you unlock the last one, that'll be the best discount that you can get, the deepest discount. So these, we're now on missions that are giving me 15. These cost 17. I'm imagining the last few might be even more expensive. The event goes to February 11th, which is about 5 days. So I'll be honest with you, unless these things really crank up, that's about right. These are going to be going for, there's no time on this one. So we'll get one more set of these. So in any event, I think by the time you get done with the last set, there's probably a little bit of cushion in there for people who may have missed a day or a set of missions or something. But by the time you're done, you should be fairly easily able to get the last one opened up. All right, there you go. That's the event. That's the cost of the boxes, a little cheaper. So what are we going to get? Let's check it out. We're going to open boxes. The first one we're going to do is a single box, as if we were that guy who was only ever going to have one. Oh, we got a thing going on there. Okay, so that's good. Who was only ever going to get one box. Oh, look at this. They did upgrade the event and allow you to open 5 at a time. That was not true, I think, last time. We're going to watch the opening animation as well. You can unclick that box and you don't have to watch it. But let's see what happens with the Serpentine boxes. And we got stats again? You're kidding me. Good on them. All right, they heard us. So we have open 5. We got the stats. Nice. All right, here we go. And we got the countdown for the 50th. All right, boom, box. And it's a tank. No. But it is 50% credit. So 2 PRs. Looks like we hit PR in both of those. Brings us down to 49 boxes to the next free one. So we're going to do this. We're at 100 now. Interesting that it doesn't show me my total number of boxes here. Okay, we're going to go 5. We're going to get rid of the opening animation. You've already seen it. And let's get to it. We're going to get lucky. So I need to get 3 tanks. So I need to get lucky here to get all 3. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with 2 tanks for sure. That's awesome. That is 4 credit reserves pulled out of that. I'll take that all day long. And I got 3. Holy cow. 3 of the styles. That's a 15% chance only, I think. Wow, all right, good. So we got Serpent, we've got Geology, and Chinese Ceramics. All right, 5 more. I like the PRs with the credits. That was weird. Now that's just straight credits. So it looks like 75,000's on the table. These are not the ones that expire, which is nice because they're not red hued. You got to like that. Okay, 5 more. Box opening. Credits. Looks like maybe just 75. I don't see anything different so far. Couple days of premium have shown up. Another PR for credits. The credit PRs are fantastic. Got another 3D style. What do we got here? We got lanterns. So some of these are older. I've seen some of these. I've got these. Hoi Yis. Wow, lots of credit reserves. Okay. It does show my total boxes down there now, actually. Serpentine boxes available 75, but it's not telling me how many to my next one. That's very strange. That switched out, didn't it? You can't quite see it here, but if I shift over, the boxes to tank has gone away. Very strange. All right, whatever. Hey, what happened to... Wait, what if I do this? Okay, there we go. All right. Let's check out the stats real quick. All right, so it is tracking that. 12 days, 900, almost 1 million credits already, and 27 personal reserves. And it breaks it down. 13 of them are credits. Right on. All right, let's do that. So far, 75,000 is the only amount I'm getting. Another 2D style, the lantern thing, some more credit boosters, day of premium. Oh, okay, look at this. So that's a ×3. I haven't noticed that yet. So it looks like you can pull multiples of that. At least in this PR you can. But so far the credits have stayed at 75,000. I haven't seen anything larger. And I've only noticed 1 ×3 in there. That percentage is not broken down. It just says you have X, or you're 100% guaranteed to get that. Didn't say anything about whether there was ×3s or ×2s or ×5s anywhere. Don't know. 75, some PRs. Isn't that weird? That's the only one I've noticed. I'd have to go and look at the recording and see if there's any more so far, but there you go. Another 5. Changed colors. Is that good? I think it's good. Okay. It is good. The color changed. So it got blue, and I have the KPZ. Fantastic. Fantastic. Got one of the tier 9s. Elite medium. Very cool. Oh, look at that. Also, it is now proven that there is a different credit amount than 75,000. 125. Looks like you also get a garage slot for it. I don't think I've seen 3 days either, but that's not saying it's not there. Wow, that blue is going to be the giveaway. If I see a blue background, I know I got it. Was that on my 50th? That might have been on my 50th, actually, because I'm showing 45 available. So I guess that was on my 50th. That's too bad. It wasn't lucky. It just happened when it was supposed to happen. There's another 125. So we got 40 boxes left. What do we got? We got a tank. 10 2D styles. Does it break them out? It does. Times 2, times 2, and 1 times 3, and the other one's a single. 26 days of premium, 2.5 million credits, and 66 personal reserves. 31 of them are credits, and that's more than the others. I like that. All right. Unless I get lucky in here, there's a tank. Which one? The Koost. I got the 2 9s. You got to love that. You got to love that. Very cool. So we'll take a look at those when we're done. 75. There's a times 3. So free crew XP has a times 3. Now I'm just, if I'm going to get the WZ Model 6, which is the only other one I'm missing, which is a tier 8, I've got to hit the 2%, and I've got 35 boxes to do that. Or I buy 15 boxes. Probably not necessarily worth it. 15 boxes would have to be 5 each. Either I'd have to buy a 25 box, which would be 24 bucks more, or I could buy five boxes for 15, math in public, and that would be 15 bucks. So I guess I could spend another $15 and guarantee the 111 Model 6 thing. The credit reserves appear to be very numerous. I like that quite a bit. Very helpful. Another 2D style. No blue glowing bits. 75. There's another times 3. So those do exist. Have we seen 3 days of premium anywhere? I haven't seen anything more than 1 day of premium. Okay, another rock crystal. We've got 4 more button presses. There it is. I got it. Look at that. The third one. Holding over my luck from Christmas, fellas. Holding over my luck from Christmas. This is absolutely unheard of. I am now worried for the rest of my life. Like something's going on here, my friends. Wow. Holy cow. Am I greedy enough to want another one and get gold? Yes. That is, yes. Absolutely. Oh, can we get it? All right, so now we've got to do some more math. If I'm guaranteed a tank in 50 boxes, that's 35 boxes. The best way to do it would probably be, I don't think I'd want to go 75 boxes because that wouldn't guarantee me 2 tanks. Now, I'm not saying I'm doing this, but that would be a 25 and 2 5s, math in public, which would be $35 to guarantee myself another tank. Probably not worth it, right? Because that's about the same cost as another tier 8 tank. Interesting. All right, here we go. 3. That's all the maths you're going to have to do in your own brain, fellas. I got a Gonzalo. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. So I did get it anyway. 4 tanks, guys. 4 tanks. All right, your results may vary. Your results may vary. In a 100-box pool, now everyone's just like, it's that CACC stuff. It's Wargaming trying to trick us. I don't think so. Lucky, though. Holy cow. Now I want another one. Why not? I'll feel ripped off if I don't get another one in 2 pools here. All right, 1 day. We haven't seen 3 days. This is the last one. This was an extremely lucky 101 boxes. I'll have to tell you that for nothing. Very, very lucky, especially for me. I don't usually see that kind of thing. There's a times 3. That's very cool. All right, Wow, you gotta like that. Look at that. We got 6 credit PRs. Let's take a look at this, man. We did nicely. We did nicely. We got 4 vehicles, guys. We got all 3 of the new ones, which the ones I didn't have, and we got a compensation for a Gonzalo for 12,000. We got 15 2D styles, 35 days of premium, which is, what's that worth? Just for giggles, 30 days is currently going at 12 bucks and a half. 4 tanks, 12 bucks for that. Another 12,000 gold. Well, the 12,000 gold is part of the 4 tanks there. 3.67 million credits and 134 personal reserves. 58 of them are the credit reserves. That was an absolutely amazing pull. Appreciate that from Wargaming. Now let's just take a quick look at these tanks. One's a medium. What was the other one? A TD. And one was German. And one was, I think, Russian. The Kust was Russian, yes? No? Don't know. Why is it not there? What am I missing? Kust. Is that a heavy? Maybe it's a heavy. No, it's not a heavy. Huh. Clearly, I don't know what it is. Where is my Eric concept? There's my Eric concept. I'm going to have to go over to the webpage, guys, because I'm not really sure what the Kust is, to be honest. I thought I knew. Clearly, I don't, though. There it is. 400 damage gun, 270 pen. Holy cow. 270 standard pen, 320 with heat. Okay. 2.11, 0.29 dispersion, 2400 average DPM. What's its speed? 65. Armor-wise, probably not great. Yeah, 50 hull, 90 turret. It has some, so it's not complete HE magnet. 400 view range. Wow. Little monster there. All right, let's go back here. What were we looking at? What's the Kust? Kust? Object Kust. Tier 8. I kept calling it Tier 9, didn't I? Was there only one Tier 9 in here? I guess there was only one Tier 9. Somebody's already typed it in. Angrily. How come you don't know? Because I don't, all right? I don't. Russian Tier 8. Not 9. Tier 8. Is the WZ11 thing, is that a 9? Maybe that's the other 9. We'll have to look into that. Where's the Kust? Come here, Kust. There it is. Look at that thing. Flat. It's got siege mode. I didn't realize that. All right, this is, I guess, is the Russian Sturv-ish. Look at the shoot me, F me bulbous thing right here. I bet all of its hit points can be stored in that one little... Is that 3 machine guns? Look at that thing. That's pretty funny. All right, so we got a siege mode tank. What are we doing? We're running with a 550 at tier 8. Wow, 279 average pen. We've got gold up to 320, very similar to the tank we just looked at. Although it's at tier 8. Long reload at 17, that makes sense with a 550 alpha. Minus 10 gun depression, yikes. I don't know if siege mode changes that any. To be honest, I'm not sure what siege mode does for this tank. Is it? Can I do this and find out? No. Don't know. We'll have to look into that. I'm not sure if siege mode makes it more accurate or gives it more depression. Dispersion's not great at 0.41. What's its armor doing for us? We've got 110 hull. It's highly angled though. Speed-wise, we're doing 50, which is pretty good. 20 backwards, that's useful. I don't see a change. Switching to siege mode. Timely, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really say what siege mode does here. I don't see a different speed. Don't know, fellas. Somebody type down in there, because I have no idea what siege mode does for this tank. 350 view range is pretty low. Is the WZ thing a tier 9? I don't know. It's a heavy, I know that. WZ model... No, it looks like it's an 8, doesn't it? Yeah, WZ111 model 6, right? That's an 8. I guess they only had one 10 here. I thought they had two 10s. The AMX is not a 10. Gonzalo is not. Meal A8. Okay, so it's 1-9 and the rest are 8s. I may have said 10. I don't know why I said 10. But anyway, there's 1-9, the rest are 8s. But I also got the WZ-111-6. I know nothing about this tank. 360 Alpha. -8 gun depression. That's nice. How's that turret? Turret looks good. Turret is 300. With kind of a weakish spot there. Spaced armor on the front. That looks brutal. What a beast. Whole armor is 120 with good angle. Wow. Pretty large lower plate, though. All right. That looks good. What's the DPM? 2100, almost 2200. Accuracy sucks, right? No, 0.38. All right. It's not horrible. 2.49. Aim time, -8 guns. What's our speed here? 40. Okay. That might be all right. Cool. Well, there you go, fellas. 101 boxes. Thank you, Wargaming, once again. I had a really great pull. Let me know what you guys got down below if you ended up buying the boxes. On the one hand, they're not as fantastic a deal as the Christmas boxes, but nothing is. They're a pretty good deal. You got to bring in the, Chinese New Year thing and the Chinese market and all that good stuff. So not bad. There's a couple interesting tanks. I'll have to look into what the Kust does. But the Concept 1 looks pretty good, actually. Looks pretty good overall. All right. Have a great one out there. I hope your Friday's fantastic. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you on Sunday for Coffee Talk. If you come, laters.